Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Share this video out to the world, and I thank you very much for your support. Dragon Ball Super episode 38 is in the books. Just ended. The episode title, Dairoku Chusaikyo no Senshi, Koroshiya Hito Kenzan. And yeah, fucker, I pronounced it right. I don't want anybody in the comment section saying, oh, I cringe when he speaks Japanese. Oh, no, I said it right, bro. Anyways, that translates to Universe 6's strongest warrior, meet the assassin Hit. And all I'm going to say before we go any further is, if you're a Vegeta fan, I said last week that you would love last week's episode in my review last week. And this week, you might want to shield your eyes, all right? You might want to cover them. But real quick, I actually want to apologize for a mistake that I made in my previous reviews. Last week, I opened my review up with a quick little tidbit about pronunciation. I know some people got butthurt over it, even though it's just literally a 1-minute tidbit. And essentially, I was talking about Kabe and, Saiyan and all that. Well, I made a mistake. I apologize about how to pronounce Magetta, the giant robot metal man that Vegeta fought. It's actually Magetta, not Magetta. So I screwed up. I apologize. I want to be as accurate as I can possibly be. And that's why I'm apologizing to you guys. Because we're all humans and we all make mistakes. So Dragon Ball Super episode 38. So a lot of shit happened in this episode, but also there was a lot of very interesting shit that happened, and it was mostly action-packed. So if you like action in your anime or in your Dragon Ball, which I'm pretty sure everybody does, you have a lot to enjoy here. So Vegeta, who has taken down 3 of Champa's men, now faces Hit. Whis then says that Hit has so far never failed when taking down a target. So whenever, he's a hitman. So as of right now, Hit has never not successfully hit, I suppose. I don't know. But anyways, Beerus rings the gong, and then MONAKA wakes up, which, was pretty surprising. Vegeta transforms right into SS Blue. Hit puts up his dukes. Vegeta's got little blue and white specks in his aura, which I thought was a really nice touch. The way they do the aura, it's like energy, but there's also like little white particles going up. I thought that was pretty damn cool. So Vegeta lunges in and gets caught right in the grill. Bam! And then he goes down. Hit is just staring at him, looking very focused. And Hit tells him, he says, surrender. And then Vegeta's like, hey, listen, you got lucky. That was just one punch. Vegeta powers up again. Jumps in, goes behind him. Hit dodges. Hit catches him with another shot to the throat, a.k.a. the collarbone area. Those of you who know how to fight or who know about fighting know about the throat and collarbone area. And I did a video, which I will put down in the comment section below, called Hit's Secret Techniques, where me and JRZ broke down Hit's fighting style, which is a combination of boxing and Wing Chun, which is basically pinpoint strikes to specific points of the body, okay? So, very good stuff. I love the fact that Hit's so unique as a character that he's able to do this kind of stuff. So, again, to the throat, collarbone. If you ever been hit in the throat, it ain't fun. Vegeta's legs look really shitty here. They have a shot where they go behind Vegeta and his legs look horrible. This is some horrible, horrible art. I just want to say that real quick. This animation in this episode was very spotty. There were some frames that you could pause that looked like complete ass dookie, okay? But the whole episode was not like this, so don't sit there, oh my god, it's a horrible animation for the whole episode. It's just, a couple scenes here and there, but they did look noticeably bad. So Hit jumps in there, back fist, starts throwing shots at Vegeta, and every time Vegeta attacks Hit, Hit has the upper hand with shots, using his hands, no feet, no kicks. Vegeta stands back and prepares what looks to be the Big Bang attack, and then Hit goes into his pockets. Then out of nowhere, boom, he appears and nails Vegeta right in the liver or in the rib cage. Now again, a little bit more analysis here. If you've ever been in a fight, or if you know about combat or things like that, you know that shots to the body hurt more than shots to the face, especially if you get hit in the liver. Getting hit in the liver is the most painful way to get knocked out. It hurts, and it keeps hurting. It doesn't just go away. It will hurt you for maybe even a couple days. Vegeta's hurt, and Hit tells him, please, just surrender, okay? And it's crazy. So Goku, Piccolo, they pretty much talk about how they can't see any of Hit's attacks. And then we see Vegeta bleeding. Now, is this the first time we've seen blood in Super? I'm trying to think. I don't remember seeing blood. Maybe a little tiny bit in the Goku Beerus fight. But this might be the first time we've seen blood in Super. And I think it works for this scene. Whis then notes that Hit is going only at Vegeta's vital points, which again is what I was talking about with the Wing Chun and the boxing. So Vegeta powers up again, looking very frustrated, lunges at Hit for a big shot. Hit catches him right in the gut, but this time there's a twist. Vegeta blocked it. He goes for a right hand to the jaw. Hit catches him first with his left hand, uppercuts Vegeta right in the gut. Vegeta is in pain. His fist is deep into Vegeta's gut, kind of like when, ironically enough, when Vegeta punched Second Form Cell or Zarbon, if you remember how he got him right in the gut. I mean, he didn't punch through Vegeta, but nonetheless, it hurt. So this shot hurt so much that Vegeta, his blue-haired aura dissipates, goes back to black, out cold. Done. He's out. We go to commercial break. We come back. Champa is, of course, very happy. The referee declares Hit the winner. Champa's laughing. Trunks freaks out and runs down to go look over Vegeta, which I love, by the way. I love the family bonding. I love it when something, horrific happens to Vegeta and then Bulma and Trunks are there supporting him. Like, I love that. We saw a little bit in the last episode, and I love how now they're there checking it out. Goku tells Krillin to give Vegeta a Senzu. I did not know they had Senzu. I don't know if you guys knew. Leave in the comment section below if you saw them bringing Senzu, because this is a surprise. I didn't know they brought Senzu beans along. So, of course, Krillin gives Vegeta a Senzu. And another thing, too, I wanted to pinpoint as well to tell you guys is that Videl was also in the audience. I don't remember seeing Videl in the anime of this arc. I do remember of this arc. I remember seeing her in the manga, but I don't remember her being in the anime version of this arc. So, and maybe I don't even remember her in the manga. Maybe it's just my brain fucking with me. So let me know if you saw Videl, because I think that this is her first actual appearance, but I guess she's been there the whole time. So, Jocko explains that Hit disappears the moment he attacks. Goku asks if he's invisible, and then Jocko's like, well, no. Vegeta, of course, is pissed off, and then the Galactic King mentions a technique called Tokitobashi, which is where Hit can skip time. Those of you who saw my video earlier this week about the spoilers for upcoming Dragon Ball Super episodes, this was mentioned in there that Hit had a technique called Tokitobashi where he can skip time. So the Galactic King has heard of this. Bulma then brings up to Jocko that she should arrest Hit for breaking the galactic laws against time control, but Jocko doesn't do it. Which, of course, that begs the question, what is the Galactic Patrol's jurisdiction? Can they actually arrest somebody from Universe 6? Aren't they on neutral ground? I don't know how that really works, but it was just meant to be a joke. So the referee and announcer says that Son Goku's next. So yes, it will be Son Goku against Hit. They light up his name. Goku goes in there. Goku goes in there very confused, trying to figure it out. He asks Vegeta for advice. Vegeta says, do your best. Goku bows to Hit respectfully, old school Dragon Ball. And Beerus wants Whis to tell Goku how to beat Hit, but Whis refuses because he says figuring it out for himself is going to be helpful for Goku's training. And he laughs, of course, which is very funny because it's a lot of fans thought that this whole tournament and the resurrection of F stuff was kind of like training for something greater. Now that we know that Super is probably going to continue beyond this tournament, I'm curious about what the hell this training is. Like, what is the story here? But we'll find out, I'm sure. But essentially, Whis knows the trick to beating Hit, but he wants Goku to figure it out for himself. So Whis is like every other master in Dragon Ball, and Goku's just getting better and better, right? So here's the big reveal. MONAKA is in fact a total amateur, not a good fighter, and that Whis essentially and Beerus lied to Goku and Vegeta to help motivate them. Those of you who predicted this, congratulations, you are a great prognosticator, and if I called you a fool, I humbly apologize to you, because yes, MONAKA is a fraud. So we also found out that Hit is over 1,000 years old, like Maz Kanata from The Force Awakens. So he's an older guy, but he's still in prime physical condition, right? So very cool stuff here. I want to know more about Hit. So Hit tells Goku to go ahead and transform, and Goku says, no, I'm not going to do that right now. Typical Goku. Goes in for a sweep, but gets caught right in the stomach. Goku attacks Hit from different angles, untransformed. He's in his base form, but every time he comes in, he gets caught with shots. And Goku then thinks, maybe I've got an idea on how to beat Hit. So Hit attacks, and then Goku blocks the shot with both his forearms crossed. And Goku goes for then a back fist and nails Hit in the cheekbone, cutting him open, surprising the hell out of Hit. So it looks like Goku's starting to figure things out. So Goku and Hit exchange blows back and forth. Goku catches Hit with a sidekick right as he moves. Champa is not happy. We pretty much, what we figure out here is that Goku is able to predict Hit's movements. In other words, because Hit can skip time, Goku has to be one step ahead of him in the chess game and predict his moves. So he does that, and basically what happens is Hit, even though Goku's starting to figure it out and Champa's freaking out, Hit does not seem too worried. Goku puts up his hands and says, I will go all out now. And that is the end of the episode. Next week, from the next episode preview, the fight continues. Blue Goku versus Hit. Big power-ups. It looks really, really epic. And apparently in the next episode preview, Goku will use his secret trump card, which those of you who read the spoilers know what it is. Please do not comment down below about what the spoiler is for those of the people who haven't seen it yet or who don't want to be spoiled. But next week, we'll know for sure. Anyways, that's my thoughts on this episode. Really good episode. Again, the tournament seeming a little too rushed. I was kind of hoping that the Vegeta Hit fight would be a bit longer, but it makes sense because Vegeta's been worn out for, he's been worn out for 3 fights. I mean, this is his 4th fight in a row, even though they were pretty easy fights except for Vegeta. But I like this episode a lot. Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you enjoy the episode? Are you excited for next week? I don't think this is as good as last week's episode, but it was really good, and I really want to know more about Hit. So there you go. Anyways, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I will catch you down the road.